Hello everyone, I'm the Viking General, and this short video is about Slaanesh in Total War Warhammer 3. Let's begin. The Seducers of Slaanesh's faction leader is the Kari, who is a spellcaster in the lore of Slaanesh and a pretty good melee combatant. He's also very fast right out of the gate. His faction is focused on diplomacy and getting more money from vassals. His most important personal effect is reducing enemy leadership in the local region, but he also reduces the seduced units cost and can gain experience relatively quickly. Slaanesh has a unique resource called Devotees. You can gain Devotees by fighting battles, from buildings, missions, and from characters who have the gift of Slaanesh. More of that later. You can use Devotees to build cult buildings, spread cults, summon a disciple army, pleasurable acts, and to force vassalizations. You can raise your seductive influence over other factions, but you can only seduce humans, elves, and beastmen. Raising your seductive influence will give you bonuses to diplomacy with the faction and debuffs the leadership of that faction when facing them on the battlefield. Each tier will also unlock new diplomatic options, allowing you to sign peace with the forces of order and eventually non-aggression pacts and trade deals. Once you reach 100% seductive influence, you can force vassalize the faction, with only non-playable factions. You can raise seductive influence with cults, diplomacy deals, and fighting battles. When you fight a battle against an enemy and their lord survives it, you'll give that lord the gift of Slaanesh. This will give you line of sight on the campaign map from that lord. The lord will spread Slaanesh corruption, grant seductive influence, and it will give you Devotees per turn. You can also give the gift of Slaanesh by using a successful hero action against other lords. Before you fight a battle, you can seduce units from the other enemy to join yours. This will cost you money, but it can most certainly turn the tide in a difficult encounter. Or if you still feel you're outmatched or just want another army, you can spawn a disciple army for the cost of 300 Devotees. You can only spawn this in a province which has at least 25 Slaanesh corruption though. You don't have to pay any money for this army, but you will lose Devotees per turn as upkeep for this army. The army cannot replenish and will take attrition in territory with low Slaanesh corruption. You can also spend your Devotees on pleasurable acts, which are province boosts. They can be activated on a single province once every 10 turns. Slaanesh has two different heroes, Cultists and Allures. Cultists are melee experts, which can increase campaign movement range when embedded. Allures are spellcasters in either the lore of Shadow or the lore of Slaanesh. They are quite decent in melee combat as well, and they can give a bit of experience to your units each turn while embedded. Slaanesh's army is all focused on aggression and speed. Almost all of their units are very fast, but are quite flimsy with low health pools and low armor. Their Marauders are the only units which can reliably hold the line and can function as a sort of setup for an anvil. However, you can also just use them as distractions while your damage dealers mob up the enemy range units. In battles, and especially in sieges, it is important to outmaneuver your enemy and only take the fights that you're sure to win. With your superior speed, that shouldn't be a problem. In conclusion, Slaanesh can play both the diplomatic game and try to gain ground through vassals and military allies, but it is perfectly capable of simply just conquering everything they want. They are strong attackers, but they will definitely have some trouble defending their settlements, as they are then probably forced to take fights they might not want to take otherwise. Thank you for watching.